Hey everyone, thanks for clicking. This is Rocky here with my top moments from the Season 2 finale of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This was pretty much the best episode of the series so far, so I've got a lot of top moments to go through as it was a two-parter. Let's go ahead and start with number 10, Closure. Ward and Kara decide to get torture happy on Bobbi. Apparently Kara was captured by Hydra due to Bobbi exposing a safe house to keep her original cover. Kara feels that she needs Bobbi to admit what she did and show remorse for it. Bobbi is a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent through and through and knows she made the right call. Closure was an important theme in the finale, as almost everyone ended up getting some, though sadly for Kara, her closure was being shot to death by Ward. With her death, Ward has no further chances for redemption in my opinion. I was really starting to like Kara as a character and was hoping she would be around more. I did like the little reminder of Kara we had at the end, as May's locker was number 33. Number 9, Bobbi and Hunter. It's hard not to pull for these two to continue their relationship. Even after everything that has happened, Hunter was willing to risk all to save her, and she in turn almost gave her life to save his. I enjoyed how Hunter kept talking about her with May, as it seemed this was his way of holding on to hope, as well as deal with his fears that she might be dead. Thankfully, Bobbi pulls through, but it sounds like she's done being a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, or at least being in the field. Hunter always wanted her to leave S.H.I.E.L.D. in the past, but now that he's committed to Coulson, it makes me wonder what he's going to do now. There was a plan at one point to have a spin-off series focusing on Bobbi and Hunter, but it's been dropped by ABC or at least shelved at this point. So this was more than likely supposed to be the tease for that, though it still makes me wonder what's going to happen with these characters in Season 3. Number 8, Raina Redeemed. Finally, someone on this show gets redemption. In this case, Raina fully accepts herself and what her destiny is. Her purpose was to help S.H.I.E.L.D. become what she was always meant to be, the leader of the Inhumans, or at least this group of them. S.H.I.E.L.D. is able to put their past behind them and believes Raina. Though when it comes to television shows, we always know what happens when a character finally has a breakthrough of redemption. Death soon follows. Raina is killed by S.H.I.E.L.D. as she fears her visions. S.H.I.E.L.D. sees this just as Raina implied she would. Raina is another character that I'm going to miss, as she brought a lot of dramatic tension to the show, and the actress seemed to really enjoy the part. Number 7, Hail Hydra. Looks like Ward might be looking at rebuilding Hydra, or at least setting up his own independent team. He returns to the bar where he captured Bakshi, and thanks to the events of Age of Ultron, Hydra is left without leadership. Ward makes a comment about wanting to form a team of his own, as he's tired of going solo. This could turn out to be a pretty interesting arc for Ward, as well as allowed for some possible continuation of some Hydra action on the show. Number 6, Hello, Mr. Hyde. Yes, we finally got to see Calvin go full on Mr. Hyde, and it was great. He was sent by his wife to kill as many S.H.I.E.L.D. agents as possible, but Coulson is able to see through the act. Cal is only the hand of the monster, as Jiaying is the real thing. She used him as she became twisted after coming back to life. He and Coulson come to terms over their fatherly feelings towards Skye. Kyle MacLachlan looked like he had a blast with the Hyde persona. Yes, it was over the top, but I enjoyed the heck out of it. Number 5, Secret Warriors Caterpillar. Well, it looks like Coulson and Skye will be putting together a version of the Secret Warriors from the comics, with Skye as the leader. This will offer a chance for continued appearances from current Inhumans, as well as a whole batch of new ones. Having the Terrigen crystals dissolve in water was a sneaky way of having an event similar to the Terrigen bomb from the comics, as it essentially covered the Earth in the mist and evolved a lot of people. So in this case, it's going to be kind of a smaller scale since it's tied to these fish oil pills, so they can manage the amount of Inhumans there's going to be and still offer a variety of different characters, I think. So yeah, very sneaky, but a very smart move on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. part, I thought. Though honestly, I did find it odd that S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't actually try to investigate or recover those crystals in any way, but you know, I can kind of forgive that because the whole fish oil thing was just a sneaky way of bringing about Terrigenesis on a broader scale. Now, while I'm happy about the idea of more powers on the show, I hope it still keeps the grounded feeling that it's worked so hard to accomplish at this point. Number 4, Fitz Simmons, Emotional Roller Coaster. We finally get some progression with Fitz and Simmons, as it seems that Gemma might actually be admitting that she has feelings for Fitz, beyond friendship. They are definitely the two characters that deserve to be happy together. Most of this season has been pretty dark for both of them. That moment after Fitz leaves on the mission, I honestly thought she had missed her chance to tell him. However, Fitz does make it back and a fancy dinner is planned. And then Simmons gets sucked into the Kree artifact. Darn you, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. writers. Darn you. Oh, that was just right in the heart on that one. Number 3. S.H.I.E.L.D. versus Inhumans. Most of the action takes place on the S.H.I.E.L.D. carrier as the Inhumans invade. It was almost as if S.H.I.E.L.D. had this plan from the moment she found out about the Kree artifact. S.H.I.E.L.D. is able to free herself with the help of Mac, and this gets us a fight between her and Multiple Lady. This is essentially like a 5-on-1 fight, and S.H.I.E.L.D. does not have use of her powers. Good thing she had all that training from May, as she tears into the red-headed Inhuman, but eventually she is overwhelmed. Enter Lincoln and May to the rescue with a little electric shock. The fight is done. Number 2, Team Coulson versus Gordon. The other big fight we get is Mac, Coulson, and Fitz versus Gordon. On the upside, Fitz figured out a way to limit Gordon's teleportation, but on the downside, he can fight really well. Team Coulson puts up a good fight, but things seem to turn as Gordon starts teleporting, but thanks to some fine pole holding from Fitz, Gordon ends up impaled. Of course, the wonderful Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. crew had to shoot it at an angle that almost made it look like Fitz had been hurt. Then we see the Terrigen crystal fall from Gordon's hand, but Coulson makes the great save. Finally, we all get the chance to take a deep breath, but no, Coulson's arm begins to turn to stone. And then Mac cuts Coulson's arm off. This does the job of saving Coulson's life, plus I'm pretty sure Mac had to enjoy it just a little bit. Number 1, a family shattered. As if the episode did not have enough emotional moments, we see S.H.I.E.L.D. confront her mother. S.H.I.E.L.D. is in such a dark place that she tries to kill S.H.I.E.L.D. by draining her life away. In trying to defend herself, S.H.I.E.L.D. almost kills her mother, but in steps Cal. He does not want S.H.I.E.L.D. to have the burden of her mother's death on her hands, so he takes it on his shoulders as he crushes S.H.I.E.L.D. All he ever wanted was for his family to be together, but it just wasn't meant to be. We get a sweet moment between Cal and S.H.I.E.L.D. before he's taken away, and S.H.I.E.L.D. promises to visit. Though instead of prison, he gets a trip to Tahiti and has his memories wiped. Cal gets a new life as an animal doctor, but no longer has memories of S.H.I.E.L.D. or her mother. S.H.I.E.L.D. leaves him hoping that he's finally going to have peace. Okay, so my final thoughts. Wow, the season 2 finale is already here, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. went out with not only bangs, but a metric ton of feels. I mean, we have Ward and Kara, Bobbi Hunter, Fitz Simmons, S.H.I.E.L.D., and it goes on and on. They hit us at every emotional level with hardly any recovery time. We saw the deaths of quite a few popular characters, but we also get the promise of more Inhumans, as well as Secret Warriors. We have the massive Simmons cliffhanger, which hit us like a dagger to the heart. At the mid-season break, I gave Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 a B+, and now that the season is over, I'd say they moved into a solid A for Season 2. Now it's just a wait for Season 3, as well as Season 2 of Agent Carter. Alright guys, so those are my top moments from the finale. Go and let me know your top moments down below. Or if you have any questions on the episodes, go and put those down in the comments below as well. I'll be more than happy to go over that information with you. If you've enjoyed my video, I'd ask you to go ahead and pound that like button and definitely subscribe to my channel. That way you can receive an alert when I post my next Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos, as well as the other Marvel and DC videos I'm doing right now. You can subscribe by hitting the subscribe annotation on the screen or by clicking the subscribe button down in the description below. And if you've gone ahead and subscribed already, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you coming on board, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. Alright guys, all that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day now. Bye!